This is Wallace. I'm back playing some more 1515 chess on lichess.org. Today we're playing Susys, who is 1662. I'm now at 1638. And we're going to be playing a French, which is one of my favorite responses to e4. Mainly because it avoids things like the Spanish and the Italian, which our solid open is very good, but I find them a little bit boring, and I don't know much of the theory, and I find if I come up against someone who knows more than I do, it just kind of game over real early. So I've tried to learn a little bit of the French, and I've enjoyed it so far. It leads to some more strategic positions sometimes, and yeah. So now, right now, I do not enjoy the exchange variation. I find that very boring, but I mean, it's just the price you pay for playing the French. But I think if he plays knight c3, I'm going to go with the winnower variation, which I don't know at all. But message from my coach. Oh, interesting. So I like this because in the French, my light square bishop here on c8 is bad. It's blocked in by my pawn on e6, which is my first move. So if I can ever trade it, I'm feeling good about my position. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, or at least attempt. Block there. If he takes, do with a queen maybe, because I want my knight. I'm planning a c5 push early to try and undermine his d4 pawn. And if he, wow, this is interesting. Huh. So if I take, he takes, and that's bad because it's check and it hits this pawn. So I don't want to do that. What do I just went ahead with c5? Take, and I get my bishop out. That's what I'm hoping for with something like c5, to get my bishop into an active square. So I could also just cut all that out, develop a knight. Kicking the bishop, is that an option? I really doubt it. I've run into many games recently. It's always against the castle king, so it wouldn't work here. But many times recently I will play that, kick the bishop, and he'll just take. And then all of a sudden, uh-oh, there's an attack. What do I do? But here, I don't know. I really want to play c5. What does he do? If he takes, I'm happy. Everything's solved. And he's wasted some time. Oh, maybe not wasted. The queen's on a decent square. I do c6. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. c6, bishop back, b5, bishop here. That bishop's kind of constrained, and I've just gained a ton of space on the queen side. And then I push, threatening to trap the bishop, and he just, oh my god, that's so good. That, threatening to trap the bishop, fork the queen and bishop here, and he would have to take, and etc. So let's look at that again. Push. If he takes, I'm just delighted. I'm up a piece. Push, back, push, back, and then I push again. And if he takes, like I said, that's what I want out of this opening. He's down a center pawn. I've got my bishop active, and his bishop's tied down, biting down on this pawn chain. He's eventually going to have to play. Well, he doesn't mind playing c3, c4. But yeah, let's go for it. That looks super annoying. I don't think I missed anything. I say that so confidently at 1638. Yeah, so he does that. I do this. And the queen is hitting that when I push here, but my bishop protects it. And he has to take, and then I'm happy. A little bit of a problem that my knight doesn't get to come here immediately because this pawn is hanging. But it's solvable because, honestly, after I put my bishop here, queen there looks real good, threatening his f2 pawn. So I'm very pleased with my position here. Oh, he can do that. Let's see. Take queen here. There's no tricks. So what if I continue with my plan? He takes there. Check. King somewhere, probably there to save the knight. So he's hitting my bishop. I can take the bishop. Pawn with the bishop. Ugh. I was so confident like 20 seconds ago. If I push and work up to something like that. Eventually he's going to try and... So yeah, the important thing here is for me to not make some panic sacrifice, like, oh my god, let's get activity. But pushing looks okay. Can't go there. There's no checks. My knight eventually comes out attacking that pawn. And once my bishop moves, but the bishop's protecting the pawn. I don't want him taking here. That's bad for me. So I'm going to push. If he does that, well, that's just bad because I will put my bishop somewhere and be hitting the pawn twice. So I'm down a pawn, hopefully just temporarily. But I mean, he's got so many ways to just jump in and defend it. And he can come attack this pawn. Like that. So I'd love to play for tricks and do that, but he's not going to fall for that. That's a bad move, I think. So, well, let's check. There's nothing to do with this check. He just says no or no or no. And, yeah. I don't really like that. Typically in the French, I've noticed king castling isn't like as critical as in some other lines because you have pawns here. Your king can always step up here to connect the rooks. I mean, it leaves this open, but actually maybe I should be looking at that. Oh, and it would be so nice to try and pin the knight and win it with a pawn push, but he'll just castle as soon as I do that. And in fact, if I were to go with my queen plan now, he can just castle. Let's just pull the bishop back. Bishop's undefended on that square. It's a little scary. Kind of blockades that pawn for a while this bishop has nowhere good to go. Although that's coming. C4 is coming. Take. The bishop's happy again. I can push. Okay, so what does he do if I put my queen here? He can't take, obviously. Pawn push. Oh, no, because I take. Yeah. So if I go here, threatening that fork and defending the pawn, he can't castle. Maybe that's not as bad as I thought. Let's go for it. Let's see what I missed. It's also, I'm just now noticing, it's also defending my bishop, which was previously undefended. I really want to say things like this feels sharp, but I have no confidence in things like that. Oh, he castled. Can he do that? Push. Rook here. Don't care. I'll just take. Push, push. Take. Push. Bishop here. Again, I'll just take and take his bishop. Or yeah, let's see it. Pawn forks are the most frustrating forks because it's, at least for me, it's very easy to forget, oh yeah, pawns move. And you start looking at the pawn structure and thinking of it as static. And the pawn moves. And ruins your day. There's no knight tricks because he moves the knight. He can move there, 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 there. Anywhere he moves the knight, I'll just take the queen. Queen takes, rook here. And I take the rook. I feel like this is good. So move the queen there, I just take the knight. So he moves the queen back. The knight is hanging, obviously. Oh, I was thinking about going for tricks, but it doesn't work. Thinking about sacrificing the bishop. I mean, if king takes, then I don't win the queen, though. See, that's why it just does not work. And I was thinking if rook takes, you push the pawn, but it doesn't work because queen takes with the bishop defending. And he's got a battery here, but I mean, it's not pushing down on. I don't feel threatened. Oh, but I can't take. Cannot take because of the rook. Cannot take because of the rook because it's because of my queen position. Because if I take, he just plays here. And the queen, that was an important move to put the queen there. I missed this. He puts the queen there to defend that rook. And I'm just down a queen. Alright. So just develop the knight and defend that pawn. And now I'm ready to castle and get out of that trick, but he's going to move the knight, I would imagine. There. Queen there threatens nothing. That's a silly move. I don't know. Once again, I'm spending a lot more time than my opponent because I'm sitting here babbling on. But I mean, I'm not unhappy with my position. I'm actually quite pleased. And soon I can push a5 and threaten to trap the bishop. So I can get out of tricks and actually threaten the knight. Where does the knight go? And then start gaining the space on the queen side and threaten to trap the bishop. So he's got to do that. Just solidifies that d pawn, although I take. I think I need to castle, just because the rook, this just is uncomfortable for me, with my queen and my king on the same file as his rook. Yeah, let's go ahead and castle. If he takes, it's no good, because not only is that queen hits there, but so is this pawn. So he has to move the knight now. He doesn't have to move the knight now because the pawn is pinned to the queen, obviously. So I need to not forget about this plan of pushing the a pawn. Although I feel like c4 is just good for him. You know, that's a thing he should be looking at anyways to get his bishop back into the game. He did move the knight, attacking the pawn again. It's pretty simple for him to get another attacker in there with something like queen here. Or even just push the pawn. Although he should not push the pawn because I'll push mine in response. And it's 2 attackers, 2 defenders. Oh no, it's not 3 attackers. Hello. So push. Take. Although I'm up with exchange there because attackers are more valuable. So I think I want to go ahead with my a5 plan. Well, let's just make sure there's no... That doesn't work. There. Check. Take. I don't mind. So it's a rook and a pawn for 2 pieces and a pawn. I'm not like super happy, but I'm comfortable with that. So I'm going to go for that a5 plan. Threatening to trap the bishop now. So he either has to push that pawn or the c pawn. And again, I feel like c5 or c4 is it's pretty good for him. If I take. interesting position. I've got the space on the queen side, but he's got the majority on the queen side. I'm down a pawn. Once again, hopefully temporarily. Oh yeah, he can defend that way too because he wants his pawn to or his bishop to stay on that diagonal. Oh, doesn't work. Oh, it looks so good. That's why he couldn't push this pawn like that to c4, because bishop is skewer. So I'm looking at that, but he just does that or that. Or rather, I was looking at this, but here. Take. Can't take with the queen because of what we already showed. So he's got to take with the knight, but that's fine, just helps him develop. But right now, this pawn is loose, and I don't really want to lose it. So I'm going to push it forward. The bishop's still not great. But I've got to find a home for this knight now. And honestly, something like knight a6 to c7 is fine. So, but if he takes, I'm going to take back with my bishop. He's isolated this pawn, and I've got an attack down this diagonal. He has to play the knight, which is then pinned to the queen, and then the rook when the queen moves. So I think I want to get my knight into the game and attack this pawn. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I'm super low on time again. I need to watch that. I say super low, 4 minutes, but not great. Let's go ahead just to save time. If he takes, I will take like that. I will say, I don't consider this a typical French game. This has gotten very exciting very fast. Feel okay. Not. Well, now I feel pretty good because of this isolated pawn. So he defended it, but not really. Oh, but he did really defend it. Because he's hitting my... But I'm hitting his rook. So, how would that work? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Sorry. Knight here. He passes. Take. He's on my queen. I'm on his queen. Oh, but I can... I can just take, and I'm hitting the knight and the queen. Okay, that's fine. And once again, push. Do I want to trade queens? Oh, but I can't do that because he'll just do that. So, but if he pushes, I'll take with the bishop. Yeah. And it's important not to move this knight until too late because, or until, not until too late, too early, because he's defending that pawn, which is double attacked. But now this pawn, what did I miss? Wait, I take here. He can't take like that. He has to take like that. What on earth? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Take. Oh no, but he can take like that. What about the in-between shot? Take the knight, removing the defender. He's on my queen. He's on my queen. I cannot forget that he's on my queen. That would be horrible. I take. I don't know. Low on time. I'm just gonna take. I'm not actually hitting the knight because he's double. We've got two defenders here, and I'm hitting the queen, so he needs to take back. Okay. So what's the point here? I can do. I move my rook and threaten to take this knight because he can't. Well, let's see. Right now, if I take the knight, he can take back with this knight. But if I move the rook, he can't because I have mate. And I'm low on time again, so I'm just going to move. That pawn push still doesn't work. I keep seeing that pawn push after I move. I'm getting scared, but it doesn't lead anywhere. I don't believe, because you can just take with the bishop. And this knight comes here. This knight takes. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. So I feel okay right now. I'm threatening to take this knight. That's my big threat. So I take the knight. He takes back with the queen. I win this knight. And am then threatening mate. What's he doing on taking this knight? Yeah, I'm going for it. Okay, so now what? I'm threatening mate. Push the pawn. It's mate. He can't. He's gotta react to the mate threat. He doesn't have to take the queen, obviously. But he did. Okay. Now I'm up a solid piece. He got some more pawns, and this pawn is no longer isolated. Just super annoying. I'm gonna double the rooks real quick because I can move here and threaten the bishop. The bishop has nowhere good to keep protecting that square. Is that not mate? That feels like mate. I think that's mate. Take, yeah, it's mate. And send him a good game. Oops, let's not select everything. How do I? Good game. Let's go to the analysis board. And let's not turn on the engine. It's cheating. So I feel like this is not good. This whole bishop here, queen here idea, because of that, and the bishop's out of play for a while. But I missed that pawn that I was going to be down a pawn. I am curious. Let's go into the settings so it doesn't show the best move. Just want to see the evaluation. So evaluation here is pretty solid for black there, minus 0.8. And evaluation for the next move is the same. Oh, and that's a blunder. Okay, cool. Because, I guess because of that. So instead, okay, so let's go back. Turn off the engine. Looking at this, what? Oh. Take the pawn, queen takes, and then recapture. I'm sure that yep, something like that. Oh, well, and it's going to fluctuate. Okay, and let's look around in the middle game. So, I guess I say middle game, it was a 25 move game. So this pawn, you know, gaining space over here on the queen side was super helpful for me the whole game. Ended up with a bishop on a nice post, and he's got targets, so he's got to deal with that. I don't believe he should have taken. I feel like that's bad. And yeah, that rook sack, it cannot work, right? So he's up a pawn and more right now, and straight to even. Yeah, the rook sack just doesn't work. I didn't think so. And I feel pleased with how I played this. I mean, so here I'm just up the piece, and then it doesn't work. Well, okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.